Professor Mushtaq Saab, because this is not the first time we are discussing the NEP. In the last couple of years, we have discussed NEP threadbare on so many occasions. But today, I was just seeing the title which Professor Shobhaji is going to discuss, that DYD as a vehicle for tailoring higher education. So definitely it is a vehicle for tailoring higher education. And I am sure that in months or years to come, in fact only in this year, there are going to be some other kind of very innovative programs which we are going to perhaps launch with your support, ma'am. So our students will be given a task that they will move from one area to the another area and move throughout different areas, try to understand the challenges of those areas, those societies, what those problems with those solutions. So basically this is just to give a lot of exposure to our students.
It is a great pleasure for me to be a part of this inaugural program, which is related to national education policy. And in fact, the NEP cell of this university has been conducting such programs from the last several years now. Now this national education policy, as everyone can see and read in its ideas, there are very interesting things, very important things, but certainly they will come with challenges. And DYD is one such program in this NEP 2020. Now if we look at the title of this workshop, DYD in alignment with NEP 2020, Achievements, Challenges and the Road Ahead. Now this program is already aligned with NEP, is a part of NEP. Achievements, it's too early because we have the third batch coming and we'll talk about these achievements after 1 or 2 years. And we are starting with few more things from NEP 2020, such as the twinning degree, the dual degree, and the accelerated and extended degree. You see how wonderful things are present in this NEP 2020. Accelerated degree means somebody does not want to get degree for, he is not patient to wait for 3 long years or 4 long years. He wants to go fast. Why should we be the hurdle to stop him? So from 1 semester to 2 semesters, he can save time. That is the accelerated degree. And the extended degree is maybe for slow learners or somebody doing some other thing, some other important thing which is required for him. He wants to extend his degree by 1 semester or 2 semesters. That is also permitted in this NEP 2020. We are working on those lines. So from the last 4 or 5 years, I can say that our leadership with Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Nilokar Ma'am, the then Dean Academic Affairs, the team then really worked hard. They made a platform, they gave the basis for us to go forward. And trust me that this NEP 2020 was one of the important factors for achieving NAC A++.
The National Education Policy 2020 was envisaged along the same lines. It was to keep it student-centric. Unfortunately, the curriculum that we were following earlier, let me be absolutely honest, it wasn't student-centric. Because it was designed by us I mean the faculty members. Sometimes it was implemented down by the policy makers, and I do not think we ever took the students' feedback into consideration. What is their requirement? In today's world, a single discipline sometimes does not serve the purpose. Please make sure, I am not saying that disciplines in themselves are not important. I belong to the mathematics discipline. I'm very proud of it. When I took up that discipline, I never thought about any that, whether it is going to be applied to the real world or not. What is the world that requires of me? I took it because I was interested into it. Very selfish in my thought. And till date, I do enjoy it. But as a faculty member, I don't think so. I have the privilege now of being selfish, because I have my duty towards my students. And the students, there is going to be a plethora of students. When I mean plethora of students in our classes, of an average size of maybe 40 to 50 students, we will have students with different needs. The logistics may not allow us to align with every need of the students. It does not. Let's also be practical somewhere. But is there some way in which we can? And that is what the Design Your Own degree aims to do about it. In fact, Design Your Own degree is all about, first of all, the mindset changes in the stakeholders. The stakeholders in this are students, the faculty members, and even the administrators. So there has to be a little bit of a mindset change that we have. And secondly, it talks about the pedagogy.
In the present global scenario, this DYD has got lots of scope, and keeping in view the NEP objectives, again it has got lots of scope. I'm so happy that we have lots of our heads of the departments, teaching faculty present over here, our undergraduate NEP coordinator Professor Ashraf, are so many students. So DYD is one of the very important concepts, very innovative, very creative. For 2 years, the students introspect himself or herself what the interest is. See, I have seen so many students dropouts. Why there are dropouts in the students? Koi bacha even in the final semester, he's a dropout. In the midway, he's a dropout. Wow, why? Because that interest is not, in that person to hold on to that degree. If anything else comes in her or in his mind, there's the shift. I have seen many, candidates dropping even from the MBBS, dropping even from the engineering. Why? Because that interest, they don't have, that interest in that particular field. So this degree, DYD degree, is one of its basic preparation for us how to roll on with our, integrated courses, UG and PG, how we should, design our degrees pertaining to the integrated courses, for which, I'm very thankful, and I really appreciate the efforts.
It is a mindset, it's a pedagogical shift, as lucidly put by Professor Shobha. It's a model where students move from passive content consumers to active knowledge architects, where faculty becomes facilitators of inquiry, and where the boundaries between disciplines are bridges, not barriers. Today's inaugural session marks more than the beginning of an event. It signals the continuity of an academic vision that's both grounded in policy and rich in practice. It's with a deep sense of gratitude and purpose that I extend this vote of thanks on behalf of the NEP cell and Center for Design Your Degree, University of Kashmir. I extend heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Neelufar Khan, whose leadership continues to give courage to innovation. To our respected Registrar, Professor Nasir Iqbal, our worthy Dean Academic Affairs, Professor Sharifuddin Pirzada, thank you for your unwavering administrative and academic support. You make it possible for initiatives like DYD to be not just conceptual but actual. A very special word of gratitude to Professor Shobha, Director CIC, University of Delhi, for bringing national insights into our local context. Your remarks today reminded us that curriculum is not just a structure. It's a story we build with our students and for our students. A special and heartfelt thanks to Professor Mushtaq Siddiqui, Chief Coordinator, NEP Cell, for his unwavering support and instrumental role in facilitating and organizing this workshop.
A unique feature of DYD program is that its structure, its course contents are not being devised by faculty members, but a great latitude, a great empowerment is given to students of the program that they can choose courses of their choice. Those courses can be they can be vocational based, they can be skill based, they can be multidisciplinary in nature, and they can be interdisciplinary in nature, and they have to select, or they're given a chance to select those courses, those align with their own aptitude, their goal preference, their career goals, their interests, their aptitude. So this is something DYD program is all about. Now this DYD program has not been launched by all the institutions in Union Territory of J&K. A few institutions, like it has started with University of Jammu in Jammu province and University of Kashmir from Kashmir province. Now of course now other institutions have also started they have also started taking interest in, and they are also likely to offer DYD programs in their respective institutions.